How about some late night Yankee news to finish off our Easter holiday? Let's talk about it. Hey, everybody. Hope you have a great Easter. Hope you enjoyed a day with your loved ones, your friends and family, whoever you spent it with. For those that celebrated, happy Easter. And I have some late night Yankee news for you. It happened earlier this evening or later this afternoon, but I was out with family all day, so when I wanted to get this news here, if you haven't heard it, the Yankees have made a trade for another pitcher. This is Jake Cousins. Okay, he spent time with the Brewers, the White Sox. He's a right-handed pitcher. Okay, I think he's 29 years old. He's not a free agent until 2029. So Cashman's got a pitcher with 5 years of control for cash considerations. That's what they sent the White Sox. He was with the White Sox recently. So I haven't heard any specifics on the cash considerations yet, and this Jake is also related to NFL quarterback Kirk Cousins. So kind of cool. But he's got a 3.08 career ERA. He's got a 31% K rate, okay, 50% ground ball rate, okay, 38% whiff rate. So he has a tendency to either keep the ball on the ground or miss a lot of bats. So that's a pretty good thing. He's got some pretty good stuff. And cash considerations, not too bad at all. We're still waiting to see who the player to be named later on the trade for the trade the Yankees made yesterday for JT Brubaker, the Pirates. So, but they're stockpiling arms, which is a good thing too. For extra depth, extra protection, and again, like we know Garrett Cole's missing some time. We also know that Chase Hampton might miss some time. So one of the Yankees' highly touted prospects. Okay, and we're also hearing I'm not really putting too much stock into it yet, but the Yankees are one of the 4 teams pursuing Roki Sasaki, Japanese pitcher, young 22-year-old Japanese, maybe 23 now. It's Yankees, Mets, Dodgers, Cardinals are amongst the 4 teams scouting Roki Sasaki. I'm going to guess more teams are going to be available. But once we get more details on that, I'll get it to you. I know those folks are going to want to hear about it. I can care one way or the other, to be honest with you. But Yankees have added another pitcher. Okay, I'm not saying I'm not excited about Roki Sasaki. He's a dynamic player. He's young. He's got a lot of talent, but he hasn't yet to be posted. So, and until that happens, it doesn't really make any sense. But if the Yankees can find a way to get him, just like if he can come here early, just like Shohei Ohtani did, and be subject to the 3 years of pre-arb and 3 years of arbitration, I would take 6 years of Roki Sasaki on the cheap, and then let him walk at 29. Let somebody else pay $300 million for him. I'd sign up for that, especially if he's good. So that's the only way I would sign up for it early. And because if he happens to not be good, the Yankees are not significantly overpaying for him. So that's kind of the way I would do it. Okay, but that's just me. Other people may not agree, and that's totally fine too. But I wanted to get this news out to you right away. And if you are a fan and you want to know what all the Yankee news as it comes in, okay, and the Yankees go to Arizona now. They swept the Astros. They're 4-0. They swept them in Houston. That's fantastic. Now they're going to Arizona and facing the 3-1 Diamondbacks, who are the World Series runners-up, who have added Eduardo Rodriguez, who have added Jordan Montgomery, who've added Jock Peterson. So they're going to be a pretty formidable team too. They got 3 games there, and then they're off Thursday. And then they come home for opening day in the Boogie Down Bronx against the Toronto Blue Jays. So if you want to be kept on everything, you're not subscribed to this channel, hit that sub button, please. And hit all your notifications as well. That we'll always be in the front of the line. And I thank you so much for it. I really do. But I wanted to get this news out to you. The Yankees have added another pitcher. Okay. JT Brubaker is coming off of Tommy John, but he has shown the ability to throw 100+ innings more than once. So it could be another guy like Luke Weaver. Get somebody, we can get another 100+ innings out of a pitcher. That's pretty darn good. That way we could ease guys like Garrett Cole back. So, and these are just stockpiling arms. And I think Matt Blake can work his magic with Cousins and work his magic with Brubaker. And then whoever else we find in the farm, okay, whoever else they might bring in, maybe a trade, who knows, or free agency, and Matt Blake I trust. And I hope that you do too. But that's the news right now. Yankees are 4-0, baby. It's a good start. It's early. but I'd rather them be 4-0 than not 4-0. I'm happy about it, and I have James Roaston to thank for that, Matt Blake to thank for that, Aaron Boone to thank for that, and the new players. Alex Verdugo, what a fantastic catch in the game today. Juan Soto. These guys are rubbing off on this team in many ways. Fantastic. And the new additions in the bullpen, and Marcus Stroman had a good game yesterday. Like, this has a different feel, this team. And I hope they continue to build on it. I really, really do. And I'm looking forward to seeing opening day in the Bronx. I really, really am. No matter what happens, I think the excitement level is going to be very, very, very high. So, but that's what I got for you. Once I get the lineup tomorrow night, they're playing at 9:40 p.m. tomorrow night Eastern time, so it's going to be later. And I would imagine almost the game's going to be later because it's Arizona. So I'll keep you updated one way or another. So stay tuned. Have a great night. I'll talk to you tomorrow.